Good morning students, myself is Ajit Kumar Singh, your physics teacher from Gyan Niketan. Today I will start physics of class 11th. First of all, I will teach you about the vector. What is vector? First of all, you should know about the physics. What is a physics? Physics basically is a branch of physics. Physics basically branch of science in which we study about nature and natural phenomena. Physics is called a science of measurement. Physics is called a science of measurement. And to describe physics, we need some physical quantity. To describe physics, we need some physical quantity. Then what is this physical quantity? To describe physics, we need some physical quantity. Then what is this physical quantity? All measurable quantity in the universe is called physical quantity. The quantity which is being measured or described in numbers is called the physical quantity, because physics is a science of measurement. The thing which can be measured come into the physics, with the thing which can't be measured is out of physics. So the thing which is measured is called a physical quantity, and this physical quantity is categorized into two types, that is your scalars and vectors. We have to study about the vectors, plus we must know about the scalars. Scalars are those physical quantity which is completely described by the magnitude only. Scalars are those physical quantity which is completely described. Scalars are those physical quantity which is completely described by magnitude only. Magnitude only. A lot many things are there which can be described by magnitude only, like mass, length, time, temperature. Mass, length, time, temperature, volume. All these are the scalar physical quantity. Once more, scalars are those physical quantity which are described completely by the magnitude only, and that is called a scalar physical quantity. Now we have to discuss about the vector, and you people also know about the vector. Vectors are those physical quantity which has magnitude as well as direction. Vectors. Now we write about the vectors. Vectors are those physical quantity which has magnitude, which has magnitude as well as direction. Magnitude as well as direction. Vectors are those physical quantity which has magnitude as well as direction, but we know some of the quantities like current, electric current, time, pressure, which has magnitude as well as direction, but they are scalars. That is something is missing in this definition, and the next one is it obeys the vector law of addition. Vectors go for complete definition of vector which has magnitude as well as direction, and it obeys the laws of vector algebra. Laws of vector algebra. And here we must know that vector algebra is different from the scalar algebra. In vector algebra, we have only three operations are valid here, like multiplication, addition and subtraction. Division is not valid for vector algebra because vector is having magnitude as well as direction, and we can't divide the direction. So only three operations of algebra is valid here, that is multiplication, addition and subtraction. Here a lot many physical quantity uses vector quantity like your force, displacement, acceleration. A lot many the physical quantity which has vectors. Once more, vector. What is vector? Vectors are those physical quantity which has magnitude as well as direction. And one more, it obeys the laws of vector algebra. Vector algebra we studied after this one. What is vector algebra? You must understood about the vector which has magnitude as well as direction and must obey the laws of vector algebra. Now we study about the vector algebra. Vector algebra, we study vector algebra in two ways. That is your geometrical ways and analytical ways. First of all, we will study about the geometrical way. Description. In this we study three laws, that is triangle law, parallelogram law and polygon law. Triangle law, parallelogram law and polygon law. In geometrical description, we studied about triangle law, parallelogram law and polygon law. First of all, we study about the triangle law. What is triangle law? In triangle law, a triangle must be there. Triangle law said that if two sides of a triangle is represented by two vectors taken in same order, then third side in opposite order, that will gives you the resultant of these two vectors. Here in triangle law, the statement is if two sides of a triangle is represented by two vectors taken in same order, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Here you must see that A, B are in same order, that is in clockwise direction. R be the resultant of these two vectors because R is in opposite order. Here you must write R vector, this is equal to A plus B vector. Once more, this triangle could be of any shape and size. Only condition is that two sides of a triangle must represent by two vectors taken in same order. Let there be two sides. This is your P vector and this is your Q vector. And these two vectors should be represented in same order, like this one. This is in anti-clockwise direction. R be the resultant of these two vectors. Then what will happen? R becomes equal to vector P plus vector Q. And this is your triangle law statement. You must remember that when two sides of a triangle is represented by two vectors taken in same order in both triangle, you may see that these two vectors are represented in same order. Then third side in opposite order is given by resultant of these two vectors. This is your triangle law. Now we will have the parallelogram law. What is parallelogram law? Parallelogram law. If this is called parallelogram law, this a parallelogram must be there. This is your parallelogram. And the statement of this one is, if two sides of a parallelogram is represented by two vectors, then diagonal from their intersection, that will give you the resultant of these two vectors. You must understand this one. If two sides of a parallelogram, two adjacent sides of the parallelogram is represented by two vectors, then diagonal from their intersection, mark this will be the diagonal and represented by the vector R. Then this vector R is equal to vector A plus vector B. You must understand what is parallelogram law. A parallelogram must be there, and whatever be the two adjacent sides, if they are represented by two vectors, let there be these two sides. This is your vector P and this is your vector Q. Then diagonal from their intersection, this will represent the resultant of these two vectors. Here R becomes vector P plus vector Q, and this is your parallelogram. One time must be there that if two sides of a parallelogram is represented by two vectors, then diagonal from their intersection, this will represent the resultant of these two vectors. And thank you guys. In next class I will discuss about the polygon law.